Okay, so have you ever felt like you're just like totally lost in your software?
Oh, yeah.
Like you're spending way more time just like trying to find the right button or menu than you are actually like, getting work done.
Absolutely.
I think we've all been there, right? Like just drowning in a sea of menus and submenus just to do the simplest things.
Yeah, and you know what's really interesting is that it's not just a minor annoyance.
Right.
This whole like navigation nightmare actually has a pretty big impact on businesses.
Oh, for sure.
Like, think about it. Employees are wasting so much time clicking around,
Yeah.
And then when you try to onboard new hires,
Oh my gosh.
it becomes a total headache when the interface is so clunky and complicated.
I can just imagine like it's their first day.
Right.
They're already like nervous.
Totally.
And then they're faced with this just like wall of menus and options.
Exactly. And that's where someone like Noor comes in.
Or
Yeah, she's an associate software engineer at Tiana Solutions. And she's got like 5 years of experience working specifically with these ERP systems.
wow.
So she's seen this problem over and over again with clients.
So she's like a software detective or something.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Okay, so what kind of like mystery did she uncover?
Well, one of the main things she noticed
Yeah.
was that users were constantly having to like dig through these endless menus in Acumatica ERP. That's a popular software for managing a bunch of different business processes.
Yeah, okay. I'm starting to get like flashbacks to my own ERP struggles here.
Right.
So can you like give us a real world example?
Sure. Imagine you're running a phone repair shop.
Okay.
So every time a technician needs to log a new repair or like check if they have the right parts in inventory or even just like process a customer payment,
Oh, yeah.
they're clicking through all these different menus.
Ugh, it's like trying to find a needle in a haystack,
Yeah.
except the haystack is made of like digital menus.
Uh-huh. Exactly.
So how did Noor fix this?
Well, it's actually pretty clever what she did.
Right.
She didn't have to like redesign the whole software or anything.
Nope.
She worked within the existing system and created these custom workspaces.
Workspaces.
Yeah, think of it like this.
Okay.
You're curating a specific set of tools for a particular task.
Okay, so for the phone repair shop,
Right.
she would make a phone repair workspace.
Exactly. And then all the important screens and functions would be right there in one place.
Oh, so it's like instead of having to like hack through this digital jungle,
Right.
they've got like a nice little clearing with everything they need.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's a great way to think about it.
So that must have made a big difference.
Oh, huge difference.
Okay.
Because they could access everything much faster.
Yeah.
Technicians could do repairs more quickly.
Okay.
Customers didn't have to wait as long.
That's great.
And it was way easier to train new employees.
Oh yeah, because the interface is like tailored to what they actually need to do.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's like working smarter, not harder.
Absolutely.
So were there any like downsides to this approach?
That's a great question.
Like, did it cause any problems?
Yeah, well, Noor thought about that.
Okay.
It's important to make sure the workspaces are well structured,
Yeah.
You don't want to create more clutter.
Right, right.
And of course, security is something you always have to keep in mind.
Of course. Yeah.
But overall, the benefits outweigh the risks if you do it carefully.
Yeah. So this is a really great example of how like a small change
Uh-huh.
can have a huge impact.
Yeah.
Like it affects employee satisfaction,
Right.
customer experience,
Mm-hmm.
even the company's bottom line. Right?
Absolutely. And it shows how important it is to have experts look at your software,
Yeah.
people who understand your industry,
Right.
and can find those little things that make a big difference.
So for anyone listening who's struggling with their own software,
Yes.
it might be time to call in the experts.
I completely agree. And if you're looking for a team with a ton of experience in Acumatica ERP
Okay.
and a track record of solving tough problems, I definitely recommend reaching out to Tiana Solutions.
You can find their contact info in the show notes.
Yeah.
And here's something to think about as you go about your day.
Okay.
What small change in your own digital world could you make that would save you a bunch of time
Right.
or help your team work better?
Yeah.
It might be simpler than you think.
You never know.
All right, that's it for this deep dive.
Thanks for having me.
We'll see you next time.
Sounds good.